I feel like I have not expressed that much of level that I know. So like
That's the
when you say,
importance. That's the
yeah,
importance when we say about the mock interview. That
yes.
because this thing you cannot afford in the real interview, you can still
Right.
afford it in the mock interview.
So can
Yes, Kuldip, let's start. And I'll give a small intro about myself. So, I graduated from IIT Roorkee and then I worked in a couple of startup and MNCs as a software engineer. If I tell about my latest experience, then it has been working at ServiceNow for the software role. And before that, I was working in OYO as a software engineer. Can you give a small introduction about yourself and your project?
yes, yes, sir, yeah. So myself, Mochi Kuldip, and currently I'm in final year. I am pursuing my computer science degree from the MS University Baroda, which is in Gujarat. And
Mhm.
about my technical skill, I know the like JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and also like some of the JavaScript framework. On the front end, I know the React.js, and on the backend side, I am familiar with the Node.js also.
So, which one has been your major project? One of the major one that when I say the major one, I mean on the technical side, which had been some of the complex or a good achieving node.
Yeah, actually, I have built one e-commerce project, which is mainly I have built on the Monstack.
Mhm.
Yeah, so can I like also like open the website so I can
Yeah,
explain
yeah,
into
that
better?
will be really nice because I can see you have already hosted it as well.
Yes. So yeah, this is our e-commerce project where like
Mhm.
we have two types of user. One is admin user and one is a normal user. If there is a normal user, then he cannot see like what is the admin can do the stuff. Okay. So yeah, this one is like I think normal stuff, a normal user, and he can add the any item in the cart section. Like he will go to the all details like what are the things and stuff. Here we can see the status. If like we don't have any quantity, then here status will be like out of stock or something, and this quantity data is comes from the like backend side.
Yeah. So let's start with some of the DSA part. Now, my question is that I have to find the first missing positive number. When I say the first missing positive number, for sure, negative and zero is not the positive ones. Okay.
Yes.
So in this case, your positive numbers are starting from one. So one is already present. So that is not missing. Second positive number is two. That is also already present. That is also not missing. Third positive number is three. That is also present, which is not missing. The output in this scenario will be four. We will first see the approach, what all things have we in place, what how we can solve it, or maybe more of a discussion first, and then we will go ahead with the coding.
So yeah, first thing comes in my mind is like we can start from the like here we can initialize our variable like we have to find one. Okay. So we try to find like if there is one is present in the array or not, and if like it is, we can just like create another function like int search something like that, and it takes array and also one number, which is our find, right? And yeah, it will just tell like if the number is present or not. Here like not int, but it will be the bool. So it will, so what actually I am trying to be do is like I am starting from the one and I am checking like one is present in the array or not. If it is present in the array, then we will go like we will increment the value of the find. So it is now 2. Now we will again check like 2 is present in the array or not. And if it is not present, then we will return from this value. Okay.
The whole idea is to put the values at its right index. I think this was
Okay.
a
So I
overall.
think, yeah, yeah, okay, I got it. So I think we have to like remove the 2 and we have just like update the 3 as here, right?
Okay, that's okay. Can you scroll down? I'll have just one question logic I wanted to know. So, so what is? I have an 2D array which is sorted both in column order and in row order. Okay.
sir.
So let's suppose
Oh,
we have to know that whether an element is present or not. What is
oh,
the first approach that you can
yeah.
come up?
First approach will be obviously like we can find element like column wise or maybe the row wise. If like we go the row wise, if we have to find 10, then we got go in the first row. Like if there is 10 in present in this row, if not present, then we will go on to another row. Then we go on another row, something like that. And we are not find, then at the end of loop we can return the -1. But I think it will take a O of n square time, which
Yeah.
is not
Wait a
satisfied.
second. You are looking for one by one on every element.
Yes. Yes.
So why you are not making use of the
Yeah.
capability that
Yeah.
is already sorted?
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I think we can start from the here, or maybe we can start from the here. Like we don't need the two variable to be maintained, but yeah, I think we can start from anywhere, like from here or from here. We will see we have to be find the 4. Okay, so yeah, the 4 like 10 is greater than the 4, then we can go from this side, or we can also check like this value also, and this also is greater than the 4, then we will okay. But I think this will also take the n square time. mm,
So why we are not making the use of that it's already sorted, and if you have to look for any element in a sorted array,
yeah,
there are
I know it. Binary search, yeah, I know that.
uh, this will take a little long time. We just have 5 minutes. I wanted to have one two questions on PS concepts. Wanted to need
Okay.
clarity. So the first thing is that can you explain me the use case of normalization in database? Why we have to normalize the database?
So what we actually trying in the normalization is like we divide our table into smaller part. So like the repetition is we are trying to like just reduce the repetitions. So this is the main use of a normalization, I think. Okay, that we are trying to be like reduce the repetition.
So what is the trade-off of using this normalization?
Okay, so the cons we can say whenever we want to be like find the data related to student, and also we want this student is from which department or something. So whenever we try to be like query, then it will be complex than the without the normalization, because here we have to be find the value from the another table also. So we have to be like maintain the foreign key or something.
That's fine. So yeah, I think I am done from my side. We'll share a detailed feedback, most probably today or by tomorrow. And you have any questions? I think questions are a quick one for me.
I feel like I have not expressed that much of level that I know. So
That's the
can you say?
importance. That's the
Yeah.
importance what we when we say about the mock interview. That
Yes.
because this thing you cannot afford in the real interview, you can still
Right.
afford it in the mock interview
So
concept.
can you say why this thing is happening?
Yeah, so it's just because of the lack of practice. So I just wanted a quick feedback about from your side, like why you think now about all this. What do you think about the mock interview and why it is important so far?
Yeah, I think it helps to be to be build your confidence. I think because you when you face the first time, then maybe you are nervous, and maybe you will not deliver as a expectation of yourself.
Chalo,
Yeah.
man, it was really nice interacting with you. The real interview is much more going to be tough than this. It was a first mock interview, so we kept it a medium
Yeah.
format.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
And yeah, okay, you need to prepare on many of the things. Okay,
Okay, sir. Thank you.
chalo. Okay, man. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.